Hello everyone, welcome back to Synergia. Let's go ahead and continue. It's high noon. There isn't a better feeling in the world than waking up knowing you don't have to work. And that vanished once I remembered I had to go to Yoko's store. I wasn't excited about it yesterday, but today I feel kinda nervous. I don't even know why. Let's go, Elaine. Come with me. Yes, Sila. I take a floating train to Yoko's neighborhood. It's in one of the district's richest areas, right on the border to the next one. As I walk up, it seems she's just open and no one else appears to be inside. Hi, Yoko. Sila, you finally came! Yoko gives me a gigantic hug as soon as she sees me. I actually feel glad to see her as well. Ever since her therapy started, we've barely been able to see each other anymore. She still wears that weird red scarf, so I assume she's still part of that bike gang. Why don't we put this one back in her box, you hear me? That way we can talk for a bit. Alright. I still can't believe she broke after all these years. Elaine, follow Yoko. Yoko takes Elaine to the back of the store and turns her off with her spirit. After that, she puts her inside her pod, along with my ownership card. I think this will be the last time I'll see Elaine. Don't you have any customers? I don't want to bother you. Meh, whatever. You always bother me. In any case, this place isn't just another store, you know. I don't get too many customers, especially at this time of day. Fine. Then how are you doing? Do you mean how I'm doing in general, the business, or the therapy? Everything, I guess. The shop is going well, like always. I get new models and sell them fast. I spend most of my time here, working and with the gang. Are you still with them? I don't get how they haven't gotten you yet. Because you're crooked, that's why. And I don't get into too much trouble anymore. I just go out to drive with them and do a thing or two. If you want someone to discover me, then you gotta be the one arresting me. I just take care of androids, you know that. Although, thinking about it, you're barely human anymore. I'm still legally human. And about the therapy, I'm a lot better now. It's hard considering the kind of business I run, but I haven't put anything new in myself for months. I feel a lot more stable. I'm glad. It was harming you. You're turning into a psycho. I mean, more than before, at least. Human bodies ain't ready for extremely sudden changes, or that's what the shrink said. Anyway, I'm glad you're not turning into a killer robot. I'm glad too. I like that whole killer cyborg thing. By the way, you need a new android, right? Always right down to business. I have problems too. I'm fucked. More like, I'm getting fucked over. And then Elaine broke, so yeah. If I gotta beat someone up, it's my job. I think they're trying to fire me. They blame me for everything that goes wrong and change my partners. I'm sure they're just looking for a reason. Don't worry about it. You can always work for me. Oh, what a relief. Let's check out the android I told you about. That'll cheer you up. I don't have any money for a new android. It don't matter. Follow me. Okay. Yoko guides me to the shells area. Different models are sorted into sections, each one showcasing a few types. After half of them are female, and seem kind of bland to be honest. All these androids are too average. I don't care about them. Should I really be doing this? Maybe living alone would be better. There's something I don't like about having to buy a friend. I don't know if I want another robot, honestly. Androids have been bugging me for a while. It's their fake personalities. Well, look at that one. Yoko moves some miles out of the way, showing a pod in the back of the shelf. This one's different. She's in a life pod without any kind of liquid. She has an oxygen tube connected to her neck, and only the latest generation androids use those. Bioroid. Yep. Is that supposed to be some kind of new model? Yes and no. The model's new and ain't for sale. Completely finished, but still in the final testing process. This one is actually second-hand, and she's had a few owners before. Really? You're selling me a second-hand android? It's exactly because she's second-hand that I ain't selling her. Said before, she's not for sale. And don't ask me about her previous owner or how I got her. Can't answer that. They won't track the android? I'm going to trust you. I hope you don't get me in trouble. So, I take it you're interested. It's free, isn't it? Of course I am. Great. The android is ready, and no, nobody ain't gonna track her. Just don't let her connect to the network unsupervised. Just in case. Her old name is Mara, but you can change it if you want. Mara. I like it. Good, I'll send her to your place in a few minutes. Don't you need my card? Sila, I know your info already, you know. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh well, I'll be off home then. You in a hurry? I'm gonna try her. Well then, have fun. Hit me up on HoloNet if she starts doing anything weird or breaks down, alright? Yeah. Thank you, Kyoko. Take care. Thinking back on it, the android had earrings. Her old owner must likely gave them to her, and Yoko should have taken them off. There's still something a bit off about all this. How is Yoko supposed to sell the android? I don't think she's the one responsible for Elaine's breakdown. Yoko's twisted, but not that much. Anyway, I have a new android, and thinking about it, Elaine didn't really keep me company, so I can't complain. I arrive at my flat, but the capsule's nowhere to be found. Maybe I got here before the package. I head inside. The couriers are as efficient as ever, so I guess I'll have to wait. I hear a knock on my door. Is it the package? I run to open it, but choose to look through the people first. There's a girl waiting. It's the android. She's beautiful, but why is her hair white? It's gotta be a test model. They didn't even dye her hair. Hello? She looks scared. Ah, precious little baby. I open the door for her. She ducks under my arm and gets inside my apartment. Hey, I'm... Sila! Sila. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Probably Mara. I just thought... Mara, yes, so, this is your house? Yeah, this is my house. Hey, why didn't you come here in your pod? Huh? Why? I take my card from my pocket and hand it to her. It doesn't seem like she knows what to do with it. What's this? It's my ownership card. Owner? Ah, of course, Yoko sold me. I almost forgot. Yeah, I just bought you. Wait, do you know Yoko? I don't get it. She remembers Yoko? She probably started her up at the store and forgot to wipe her memory. Classic Yoko. She finally did it. So, am I your roommate now? Well, I bought you, so I guess. Yoko said she wouldn't sell me, so I guess she changed her mind. I'm glad she did. Did she want to get sold? Hang on, wait. First of all, why are you already booted out? Why shouldn't I be? No, whatever. What did Yoko say about me? Nothing in particular. Can I know why you still have memories? Didn't they wipe them before putting up for sale? Of course I have memories. Memories of my old family in Yoko. Though they're kind of blurry, I have never had a good memory. I got that from my sister. That's strange. Maybe I should call Yoko. Now I'm going to live here. It's a lot better than the warehouse. I think this is a special thing she mentioned. An android with memories. I guess she thought that'd give her a bigger personality. I'm not sure if I like it. Hey, you know what? Your hair color reminds me of something that happened to me the other day. Mara makes a puzzled face. Uh-huh? I saw a food stand. They were selling a strange candy I'd never seen before. It's called cotton candy. Cotton. Like the one used for clothes. Could it be that your hair is made with the same substance? Oh, what stupidity. How's it going? Wait a minute. Did you just try to Turing test me? I must have hit the nail on the head because you seem upset. I'm not going to go fall for that trick. Well, I didn't expect you to catch me so fast. You didn't even try. Mara smiles, proud of herself. For now, it's just testing the waters. There's one thing I would like to ask you. You are a bioroid, are you not? I don't really know what a bioroid is. An android made of organic materials. Have you ever cut yourself? Bled? I think I cut myself before, yes, and I definitely bled. It's not really enough to know if you're a bioroid. I'm still pretty sure you are. I'm curious how you see the world. What do you mean? Do you see any kind of information that human beings can't see? And how am I supposed to know that? I've never seen the world through the eyes of a human being. In fact, I've never seen anything through anything other than my own eyes. Has your brain always been inside that body? Wait. Would you stop with that test thing? I know what you're doing. Test? Damn it. She really is perceptive. She got me again. I had a lot of tests when... you know, forget it. Just stop asking me your questions. What's this about you having a lot of tests? Tell me. No, it's not something I want to talk about. Tell me. It's an order. No. What? Can't refuse. I'm refusing right now. This android. It's something very peculiar. It answers in a very unique way to all the tests I do. It doesn't seem to follow any kind of laws or rules. Maybe it's from the black market. In that case, Yoko could have just put me in a good mess by selling it to me. Hello, I'm still here. So, how did you get here exactly? You weren't in any capsule, so I guess you can buy your own. I don't get it. You're inside the pod before you left the store. The pod mistakenly arrived at one of the upper floors of the building. A girl dressed in red woke me up there and walked me to your door. Girl in red? She could be one of Yoko's cronies. But why send Mara to another floor? Maybe it was a mistake after all. I didn't give her my details. She must have forgotten. No, that girl already knew that capsule was going to reach the upper floor. Why do that on purpose then? That's weird. Did she tell your name? No, and the truth is that I was a little dizzy, so I didn't ask her either. In fact, I'm still a little dizzy. I barely had a glimpse of the city. That girl has shut me down. Well, now you're here. Honestly, I don't know what to do with you. I guess I'll figure it out later. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. And you'll see the series soon enough. If you say so. At least, can you show me around? It's getting late, so I think I'll go to sleep. Late? It just got dark. Oh, of course, you're a cop. It's the pills, but yeah. How did you know? I saw your badge on the uniform line there. Right. Well then, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep too. Please wake me up for tomorrow. I don't want to end up sleeping all day. I got more than enough sleep in that pod. Wake you up? Sleep? How do I say this? You're a machine. You can just log off. I don't think I know how to do that. You don't even know how to turn yourself off? What's wrong sleeping with you? Do you see that thing on the floor? That's my bed. I sleep on a futon. Well, I can sleep on a futon too. My back might hurt a little bit in the morning, but I can live with that. I don't think you understand. I don't have another futon, so you're going to sleep on the couch. I'll sleep with you. Of course not. My futons are humans only. You're gonna sleep on the couch. Okay. But only for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to sleep with you. But you're a robot. You don't need a bed. Got a bed. Why can't I have one too? Please. Ugh. Okay, we'll do it your way for now. I didn't know a companion Andres could be so demanding. But she seems like a good girl. Or AI if I want to be more specific. She's definitely complex, no doubts about that. I'll test her for a bit tomorrow. But for now I'd better be going off to sleep. I take out my clothes and get under the covers. Mara plops down the couch, lying on her side looking at me, face completely flushed. I choose to ignore her and slowly drift out to sleep. Psst. Psst. Now what do you want? I was about to fall asleep. I'm scared. Can we talk for a bit until I get sleepy? Scared? But what are you scared of? I'm just nervous. You can talk about yourself, if you want to. Maybe your personality is too complex. And what do you do at your job? I'm a negotiator for the Cybercrime and Robotics Division in the District's Police Department. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. I know it's interesting, but I'll tell you more tomorrow. I need to sleep. And what am I supposed to do while you work? Can I go out? Can't go outside. You're going to stay here, but you can use my computer or read one of my books. Just don't connect to the network. Okay. Now please, let me sleep. Alright. Sorry. Sleep tight. Shit, I stay up too late. That's gonna be hard to fall asleep. Getting out tomorrow is going to feel like death. I opened my eyes slowly. They sting, just as I thought. I slept like Clark, and there's something warm beside me. Mara's sitting next to me. I get up quickly. Hey, what are you doing? I woke up a bit ago and couldn't get back to sleep, so I started feeling all anxious. I was just waiting for you to wake up. Just talk to me next time. You don't have to startle me. Okay, next time I'll just wake you up. That's not what I meant. Whatever, I had to get ready for work. What about me? My computer's over there on the desk to your right, and there's a bookshelf right next to it. When are you coming back? I work part-time, so I'll be back soon. She pouts and goes to the bookshelf. As for me, I overslept once again. While she's looking through my books, I get myself ready to work and leave. Vega isn't waiting for me today, but Kyle, sitting in the company van. I hop in the back and see the new girl, Darla. I don't know if I like the van. It's too flashy. From now on, we're going directly to site. Boss says we don't have to go to the station, since he can just send us a briefing through network. I'll tell you what we need to do. I wanted to look at the boss. That's always a good thing. I had to look serious. These two cannot know I don't give a damn about this. They'll make sure to report everything back to the station. Understood. Darla reaches her hand out to me. I think she wants me to shake it, so I do it. My name is Darla. It's a pleasure. You've seen me before, but we never got introduced. Alright, Vega talked about you. Sila. You're coming with us from now on, right? Yes, I'm in charge of the paperwork, and I can assure you I'm a lot faster than Vega. I'm also going to evaluate you. I'm part of the psychology team in Velta. Psychologists. So they are still obsessing over my psyche at Hop On after all this time, huh? At least I don't have to see that jerk anymore. Sila, Hopline sex regulations enforce respect between co-workers. So what? From Velta. Darla smirks. I don't know if it's just to please me or she just actually found my retort funny. I might even have fun with her if I forget the fact they're trying to hide stuff from me. Okay, so, can I get a briefing? We're going to the helipad now. An android locked itself in an abandoned building, down in a part of the district. Going in from the skylights and taking the android out to reprogram it. Or going in an airship? Something wrong with the main entrance? The building's locked and the elevators aren't working. I get it, I'm not complaining. I like helicopters. Do you like heights? I do. I like the view of the district. It's pretty. I wish I was that pretty at ground level. I also like the feeling the wind against my face. It's relaxing for me. Reminds me of my old job, before I did this police thing. You were to pay your tuition, right? I see you've done your homework. My job was to fix antennas at night. I had to get on the rooftops of a lot of different buildings. Velta didn't really help me once I stopped being useful for them. That's why I think it's strange you two are here right now. I just work for them. All I know is that I had to evaluate and take care of you. Nothing else. I believe you. I'm glad. I like heights too. I can see all the people from up here, just living their normal lives, completely unfazed by my presence. It's kinda weird. What about the owners of the building? Have they said anything? The owners passed away over a decade ago. Seems like the android's been there since they closed it after their passing. And why are we doing this just now? Because their sons are now selling what's left of the company. They found the android when they were visiting the building that assessed its value. Understood. It's not too strange for robots to stay in a place like guard dog even after everyone leaves. Though, I'm afraid this might have something to do with the hacker who's been following me. Why do you think it's weird? That thing about watching people. Are you still thinking about that? It's weird because there's a thing called privacy, and most people like to keep it, private. I've never bothered them. They don't even know I'm looking at them. They wouldn't care. That makes it even worse. We arrive at the helipad. I stood with the rest of the team. I think we might have skipped a safety measure or two, but we're in a hurry. The pilot doesn't trust me since I almost crashed his chopper once while trying to wrestle a first-generation android on board. 2 minutes to get on the scale before boarding. How was I supposed to know the weight limit was so small? After a bit, we're finally up high. It's only going to take a few more minutes to arrive at the building. Cal says it's huge. Are you having fun? I guess. That's good. She scribbles something on her PDA. What are you writing? Is this related to my evaluation? That's my job. You're making a funny face. Leave me alone. I'm tired. Hey, no offense, but you're kinda weird. Has anyone told you that before? Oh, they have. Quite often, actually. Do you want me to shut up? No, I'm sorry. I didn't know. By the way, have you got any kind of combat training? Just the basics. I mean, I'm going to leave if something happens, but I can defend myself if needed. How much can you defend yourself? Could you go against an illegal android? I don't think so, but Kyle is trained in combat. That's why he's coming with us. I'm not saying that you're going to need him, but he will help you if the need arises. Sure, a combat specialist. I would have to see that. Then just stay behind me. No android's better than me. Neither's Kyle. I still don't get why they sent him with me. Kyle glares at me from his seat. Is that why they call you the witch? No, that's for something else. The seizures. You had epileptic seizures, right? And they call you witch because your eyes would go white. I didn't choose the nickname. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It was rude. Whatever. Well, I managed to fix that. We stopped. That makes me feel better. I think I judged her too quickly. She's not too bad. I still remember how Vega didn't trust me just because of that stupid nickname. We arrive at the building. Cal explains to me that the android's on the highest floor, so we won't have to run downstairs. What a relief. We sail down the rope and pass through the skylight. After walking through a few corridors, we arrive at the room where the android is. It's a first-generation android, as usual. It's going to be pretty hard to disconnect it if the android doesn't have a safety shutdown system. So, what do we do now? Are you asking me? You're the leader of the group, therefore in charge of decision making. Maybe the company is trying to test me out. So, what you're saying is you'll jump in only if I messed up? Pretty much, yes. Okay then. I'm going to connect directly to Android and shut out from there, just like always. Disconnect me if I take too long. Understood. Would that harm your memory? I don't think so. The firewall should protect me in case it tries to pass through. And if you disconnect me, my brain will be just fine. I'm a human, remember? I'd get an electric shock at worst. Before you connect yourself, what do you think happened? I gotta send mission reports to the head office. Go take a look around and check out everything's safe. good. Ground reports. Seems like the android's connected itself to an old processing unit in the building. Now, and this part is really strange. I think that while its body is a first generation one, programming is probably overwritten. You're thinking it might be a 4th generation one, right? No, I think this is related to the case we had a few days ago. A 1st gen model can't have a 4th generation AI. Their uniqueness requires a lot more power. What other reason could an android have to try and enhance itself that way? Could be a million reasons. Can't say no. There's something off about this. Cal said the robot had been locked here for a decade. I highly doubt its battery could last for such a long time. This android was probably actually reactivated not too long ago. I sit next to the android and connect myself to his brain. I'm inside just a few seconds later. The data is all over the place, just as I expected from an android that hasn't been serviced in a while. The AI throws everything it has at me in a poor attempt at corrupting my own brain until, suddenly, it stops. Hey, come out. We need to talk. Shh, be quiet. I need to sleep. I didn't get any sleep last night, so if I can't sleep, neither can you. How did you get it? I need to sleep. Oh, wait. It is you. This was done by the same hacker from the other day, right? I don't get a response, so I open up with a path around his data, passing through multiple protocols, until I get deep enough to force a reply from him. What do you want? No, what do you want? Why did you connect yourself to that machine? You recognized me. I know you're the same one from the other day. Oh, yes, that. But what are you doing here? I'm doing my job. And you can't just hang around in this building. It's illegal, you know. My master said I could sleep here. He didn't mention it was against the law. Can I speak to the master of yours? No. I do not think so. It is better if you just leave me alone. I just want to dream. Dream. Yes, my master promised it to me. I had to dream until a freckled girl arrived, and then give her a message. But I could not do it. I was about to do it until you interrupted me. He seems to be a mix of the 1st and 4th generation. Who could have done something like that? It's too much for that poor, decades-old piece of hardware. He's completely dazed. I'm already here. You don't have to keep waiting. You can just skip the first step of your order. Impossible. Modifying my orders could lead to unexpected errors. I underestimated him. The android's still trying to get me out of here. He slowly surrounds me and makes my presence unstable. It feels like there's something stronger here. What's her name? I am. You are. Sal. Oh, hello. What a coincidence. Twice in the same week. Actually, it's not a coincidence. Excuse me for my tardiness. I wasn't quite sure which android would be assigned to you, so it took me quite a while to find you. Master, I'm still sleeping, just like you ordered me to. Good job. I don't need you anymore. I was out that the old android vanished in an instant. That's just the data flux this hacker's relaying to me, and I can't see where it came from. I knew you were behind this, Sal. I just want to see you again. Please, forgive me if it bothers you. Although that AI turned out to be quite stubborn, and I'm sorry about that. What do you want from me? Well, I want you. But I'm not a jealous person, so don't be afraid. You can go on with your life. but I hope you don't mind if I send a message to your data chip. You know, I'm not exactly patient when it comes to petty hackers, but I'm sure I won't let you get in my brain. So start talking. What's this all about? I had to modify plenty of Android so I could give you this message. Upland said caught me there the other day when I tried to trespass. I can't get there any longer. So I had to hack a lot of androids and wish for luck. As you can see, it worked. And now I have 4th generation. I could use plenty of other systems to control this machine. I have been interested in their uniqueness for a while, but it's complex, as you should know. I don't have the resources to recreate it, though my main reason is that they barely leave traces. And what was that about dreaming? I reprogrammed that piece of scrap. There's a lot of information there about how to improve himself, but I didn't grant him network access, obviously. So you're connected to him through a local network. Kinda risky, don't you think? Tell me about it. You can't be too cautious enough against the 4th generation. That's why I have to leave now. I'm going to bring my friend back, this time with my message, and please let him give it to you. I can't afford to leave traces of me in dozens of different models. Oh, and I'd love to see in action, so good luck with my friend. Until next time, Sila, take care. What? The hell, like you're leaving? I'm not going to waste any more time with your games. Are you still there? Ah! The android's data comes back to his brain, but this time it feels slightly heavier. It was him, the master. Why did he come? You're really stupid. I need to get out of here. I'm still trapped in his mind. I'm really not liking this, although my defenses are still going strong. Well, the master said I had slept enough, so now I have to give you something. I had to do it. The master asked me to do so. You're not going to give me anything, so you're just making me waste my time. If you're not going to help me, then do not bother me. There's a network, and a thread, and I have to use it. A thread? What are you talking about? You don't get it, do you? Only humans can dream. You're just mixing up ideas. Look, I'm going to have to fry your brain if you refuse to let me go. The android's data starts to rearrange. It's vulnerable. This poor thing just wants to connect to the network, but it doesn't even know what that is. So it just looked up on his database for the closest thing I could find. My memory chip. That's the hacker's plan, I guess. I can keep trying to convince him to let me go, but I doubt he'll listen to me. I can resist and hope for the best, or let his message go through. I start to feel the data going into my brain. As soon as the android goes past my defenses, I feel a sharp pain in my head that soon goes down my spine. Suddenly I find myself kicked out of the system. The data transfer is stopping abruptly. Everything happened too fast and my head hurts. The android's right next to me. His head's completely punctured. Kyle is standing in front of me. His gun pointed at the android, watching me out of the corner of his eye. Darla comes running at me. Sila, are you okay? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. Kyle, what was that all about? You were squirming and it made me feel anxious. I was the one who told him to do it. It looked like something had gone wrong. Never mind it, just give me a moment. Kyle walks away. I can barely see a black smudge walking towards the exit. My eyes are still trying to adjust to the dim light. Call the gathering team so they can... Now that I took a good look, I noticed that there are many people from the station already here. And it's dark. There's quite a few soldiers from Velta Labs. I should have known they'd come as soon as Darla sent a report mentioning a 4th generation. Darla stays by my side until I feel somewhat better. Tell me what happened there once you feel better, so you can send the report. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just as I told you, his first-generation android with altered code. His hardware limitations were giving him serious trouble. He didn't have the network in his database, nor an adapter. But he was programmed to know how to connect to it, so he was pretty confused. He created his own idea of the network, some kind of dreamland he was trying to achieve. Nurse starts writing everything on her PDA. I should be careful to not mention anything about Sal if I don't want the entire station all over me for months. Or even worse, Val's like questioning me if they feel I might know something about their old projects. Hey Darla, how long was I in there? Well, most of the day, so we were starting to worry. Boss is over there. You should go talk to him. And you should see the doctor too, just in case. I'll head over to the van as soon as I finish the report. It shouldn't take too long. My machine's brain was so slow I ended up spending the entire day there. It was still capable enough to attack my memory chip. The Forbidden Generation has re-earned its name. I got to be extra careful around this Sal guy in the future. Sila, are you sure you're okay? You still look dizzy. Go see the doctor, please. Yes, I'm going now. I'll be waiting for you in the van. Before I can leave the place, the company's doctor approaches me. He never comes up to me when something goes wrong. Hello, Sila. How do you feel? Fine. Glad to hear that. I need you to sign my report. You already know your contract doesn't cover medical insurance, so if you feel sick, you need to see a private physician. But we're under obligation to take you there if you need it. Of course. I signed the papers, and now I can finally go where my boss waits. There he comes. Sala, what happened there? Sir, turns out we had a 4th generation android manipulator. I was going to take him in, but, well, Kyle blew his brains out. It's just an old model. Oh well. I don't think the gathering team can do much with it now. Still, I'm glad you're fine. You're an important member of this company. You know how much we value our employees and take care of them, just like a big family. You're a key piece for help on site to keep working. If I have to ask you anything, tell them we did everything we could to keep you safe, alright? You can go home now. Just make sure to sign the medical paperwork before you leave. Yes, sir. I already signed it. I can finally go home. Just as I thought, the elevators don't seem to be working, so I had to walk down the stairs. My trip downstairs is almost unbearable, but I somehow managed to reach the bottom in one piece. My boss's speech dragged on forever, just like always. But now I can finally go home. To be honest, this day went on quickly, considering I was unconscious for most of it. Now that I think about it, I almost forgot. It's Friday. Thank goodness, I thought this week would never end. I get inside the van and take out my gear. After taking out my boots, I decided to just keep my feet bare. I think I'll do this more often now that Vega isn't here anymore. I don't think those two would mind to see my feet. Everyone looks pretty busy outside, probably even more upset now that they know what actually happened. But I don't care. I couldn't possibly feel more relaxed than I am now, alone in the dark, without anyone bothering me. All I hear is a faint mumbling of people talking outside, echoing in the van's body. I heard someone opening up the door. I think my break won't last too long. It's Darla. I'm glad. I don't think she'll mug me too much. Hi. I see you've made yourself comfortable. Yeah, join me. Sit here. She takes it very seriously, sitting next to me and taking out her boots as well. I don't know if she did it because she thought it was an order, or if maybe she just felt like it. Like this? You didn't have to do that too. It doesn't really matter. You don't remember, do you? What am I supposed to remember? I'll tell you eventually. You got small feet for someone so big. Oh, thank you, I guess. Did you know 5th generation mouse doesn't have any physical differences when compared to human? It has supports on their napes and under their ears. What are you talking about? I didn't even know there was a 5th generation. She ignores me. Hey. Now it's Kyle's turn to get in the van. He doesn't even say hello to us. It's better that way. I'll just pretend he's not here. He starts a van. Starts to drive over to my place. What is Darla even trying to say? Hey Darla, do you dream often? After I managed to get into the system, the android at the building said that he was trying to dream about going to a better place, or something like that. I don't really sleep much, but when I do, I don't dream of anything. Do you think you could teach an android to dream? Well, humans often think that androids leave the factory already knowing everything. But that's not true. Just like humans, they learn things over time. And plenty of them have trouble learning specific tasks. I can't tie my shoes, to give you an example. And how are you supposed to put them back on? To be honest, I was thinking about that. Can you tie them for me? Okay, well, I guess it's true you have to teach androids to do some stuff, just like if they were kids. But those things often come in software upgrades. It's not exactly the same. Sila, your job is to take back androids so they can be reprogrammed, right? Of course. What kind of question is that? Don't you think you're killing them? In a way. Killing them? We don't kill them. They're reprogrammed and then sent out to do their tasks. Unless they're old or extremely rare models. She's kinda right. But you delete everything that made them themselves. Isn't it just like killing them? If I take your brain out and put another one in its place, and then you probably won't be yourself anymore. It'll be another person in Sila's body. I get what you mean. But humans have a sense of self-awareness and no two are alike. While androids aren't exactly individuals. They can't die. Just like a rock can't die. Darla, I'm pretty sure Sila's tired after what happened today. And we just leave her alone. You're right. I'm sorry, Sila. You're not bothering me, Darla. Cal looks at me through the rearview mirror. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Darla keeps quiet until we arrive at my place. I think she realized her mistake of talking too much in front of Kyle, and I kinda feel sorry for her. I don't know what Velt is planning, but Darla doesn't seem to be cut out for the job. I put her shoes on and tie her laces before I leave. She seems to be considerably bright in her mood. She's just like a little girl. I'll see you on Monday, Darla. She gives me a smile as a response, which dies as soon as she glances at Kyle. Every time I think of her as human, I feel good. It's been a while since I've talked to a nice, flesh and bone person. But that feeling is going to be over very soon. I pull on my keys and twist the knob on my door.